Hey, good morning, Team Impact. It is Thursday, August 28th. We're going to slow down here a little bit and talk about some mental divisibility rules. I have a supplemental packet that we're going to work on in class, and then the homework is actually going to be in the homework packet, which I'll show you here just in a few minutes. But anyway, let's get started. It's not going to be a real long video. I'm just going to show you the gist of it. We're going to be doing some group work in class, so that's the deal. So what we're looking to do is see which one of these numbers here are divisible by 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And instead of using our calculator, we can do all of this easily mentally. So I'm going to kind of write the rules down, and you do it with me. Is a number divisible by, oh, my pencil needs to be fixed here. All right, I think it's good now. Is a number divisible by 2? Well, it's divisible by 2 if it ends in an even number, right? So if we look at 319, it is not divisible by 2 because 9 is not even, all right? Now, the next one is 3. Is a number divisible by 3? And we call that sum of digits, all right? And what does that mean? That means we're going to add these digits up, right? And let's add them. 9 plus 1 is 10, and 10 is 13. If 3 goes into that number, it will go into that number. 3 does not go into that number, okay? All right, so let's check this one. This doesn't end in 2, or an even number, so 2 doesn't go into it. 4 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is, 4 plus 1 is, 5 plus 1 is 6. Does 3 go into 6? Yep, 3 goes into that number. The next digit is 5. Does it end in a 5 or a 0? Does the number end in a 5 or a 0? No or no. So 5, and what I do for that rule is just write 5 and 0. And you'll notice I put a slash through my zeros so you don't know it's the letter 0, or the letter O. Okay. The next number is 3. Both 2 and 3, the next number is 6. Both 2 and 3 have to go into it to be divisible by 6. So it has to be an even number, and the sum of the digits have to be divisible by 3. Well, neither one of these is divisible by 6. We go to 9. Well, 9 is the same rule as 3. It's the sum of the digits. But don't assume that if 3 goes into it, 9 goes into it. For example, the sum of the digits here is 6. 9 does not go into 6, right? So 9 does not go into that number, all right? And, all right, the sum of the digits here is 13. No. And then the last one, the last rule we have to have ends, all right, in 0. And let's put ends. Right? So it ends in a 0. So neither one of those do. So this has none, and this just has 3. Okay? Okay. So let's come down to this number right here, 414. What I like to do is get the sum of the digits right now. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And I circle that so I'm not confused. Now, does it end in an even number? Yep, 2 goes into it. Sum of the digits. Will 3 go into the sum? Yep. Right now, I know if 2 and 3 go into it, 6 goes into it. Okay? Let's check 5. Does it end in a 5 or a 0? No. How about 9? The sum of the digits is 9. Does 9 go into 9? Yes. 9 goes into that number, and it does not end in a 10, or a 0. So therefore, there's our answers. Okay? Okay, so you're kind of getting the idea. We'll do one more together here, and then at home you can jump around and you can do this. You certainly aren't going to be able to do all of these, but I do want to show you the homework. It's a pretty quick, easy lesson, but it's a lesson that's vital. 455, the sum of the digits is 14, right? So let's go. Does it end in an even number? No. Sum of the digits, 3. Does 3 go into 14? No. Does it end in a 5 or a 0? Yes. So I know 5 goes into it. 2 and 3? No. Does 9 go into 14? No, it doesn't. 9 doesn't go into 14 evenly, and it does not end in a 0, so the answer there is 5. Okay? All right, so you're kind of getting the idea of this, and it's real simple, all right, but it's something that you have to go through with the process, right? So let's do one more. 17. Sum of the digits here is 13. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. All right, does it end in an even number? Yes, 2 is even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sum of the digits. Does 3 go into 13? No. Does it end in a 5 or a 0? No. Does 2 and 3 go into it? Well, 2 goes into it, but 3 does not, so 6 will not go into it. 9. Does 9 go into the sum of the digits? No. 10. Does it end in a 0? No. So the only number that goes into that is 2. So we're going to be working these reps today in class, and then the homework is actually going to be, okay, off of last night's. Okay, so let me show you. So last night we had this page, lesson homework 3, and then we flipped it over and we had homework 3 back here. All right, what I want you to do tonight is 15, okay, to 20. Now, you're going to notice on this that they're asking us about 4. Let's not worry about 4 right now. We have enough on our plate with 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10, okay? And you know the rules. If you need to know the rules again, you can come back to the video and take a peek at those, okay? All right, guys, have a good day.